Hey feminine, let's go ahead, jump right into this reading, my love. Let us see what the messages are this spirit has here for you on today. Please do keep in mind, y'all, these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Thank you, thank you. Let's get into it, y'all, because ain't nothing to it but to do it, y'all. What are the messages? Thank you, spirits. What are the messages? Okay, we have new boo. Okay. A new boo here. We have third party. Oh, Lord, child. Oh, Lord. We have fired up. Okay. Child. Alright, let's see. Unsatisfied. I bet. Shoot. I bet, beloved. Okay. Thank you, spirit. Oh, we have getaway, gift, underlying energy, facade. Okay. So you have somebody here that is with a third party right now. Okay. Just from the rip, that's what it is. So if you know you're dealing with no one, or you know you and your person are totally exclusive, you're not even wondering if there's a third party or not, then this reading is not for you in advance. All right. There may be some pieces in here for you, but just take what resonates and leave what doesn't, like any other reading. Okay. So yeah, this person has a third party here and they feel like you're their happy place. It says happy place, seeing someone new love blossoms, enjoying each other. All right. So this person is like, okay, where are you? Okay. You dipped out obviously because you're unsatisfied. Okay. This person was doing the bare minimum, but of course they couldn't do the maximum because there's a third party. There's someone here with them. All right. I feel like this is clearly a karmic energy because they're like shadows here. So there's a lot of shadow work or shadow healing that is being avoided there. All right. A lot of distortion. This energy here is enlightened. Okay. I always tell you guys, it's a big difference between the two. Okay. So look at these energies. You see how those two over there are in the dark, or they're dark figures, and this one is light, has color on her. Okay. So again, you're their happy place. And I feel like right now they're upset because of you not being present. This person feels like they have to do something. All right. Because they could sit around being upset all day long, but that's not helping anything. It's not changing the fact. It's not doing anything for them or you. Right. Them being upset. But they are feeling this way because they have emotions that they want to express to you that they're unable to express. All right, so it says run away in the sunset, begin an adventure, go on vacation, date, letting you know, surprise, thinking of you. All right, so this person is clearly thinking of you, has you on their mind. All right, and this is something that I feel is all the time. You're always on this person's mind. All right, now depending on who's around them, which in this reading here, clearly a third party, they have to wear this mask. They have to pretend like you're not on their mind, or they have to pretend like all is well when really that's not how they're feeling. Okay. It says putting on the front, people pleaser, hidden motives, weird behavior. This person is also feeling jealous of whomever may be around you. All right. Or they may be putting this mask on so that third party doesn't get jealous. All right. Or something like that. This person may already know you exist, but they could have told them they don't talk to you anymore. They don't deal with you anymore or something, because the trash card is here and we have justice right after it. So it's like it's separation here because somebody wanted to keep it a secret, or they wanted to wear this mask. Both wear a mask and keep it a secret. Be sneaky. You said that's not my style. Discarding it. All right. So I feel like the person put a certain energy out there, but they just didn't expect it to come back the way that it came back. What do I mean by that? Okay. So if I say to somebody, yeah, I don't deal with them like that, you know, or I don't deal with them anymore, right? You're expecting that to be the truth because, well, shoot, that's what I said. I don't deal with them like that. I don't deal with them anymore, right? So you're not expecting me to be walking around here all sad, mad, frustrated, and pouting, right? But I feel like this person may think they're hiding it. They're not doing a really good job at hiding it. Because I did see profile creeping, all right? So they may think that somebody doesn't know that they feel this way for you, but someone definitely knows. Nevertheless, you're divinely protected. 444 on the timestamp when I said that. All right, so let's go ahead, jump right into the tarot. Yeah, the Five of Wands and the Eight of Swords. It's like there's blocks, there's conflicts, all right? this person feels conflicted because they really want to come towards you, but, you know, it's not much movement they could do when there's a third party. Okay? Really want to get away. This person may be thinking about coming towards you or asking you to come somewhere or go somewhere with them. All right? With this go on vacation. Let's see. They got some sort of surprise here. Something up their sleeve. Feminine, for sure. I'm going to get a few more shuffles, y'all. Haven't used this deck. Alright, so, look, see? As soon as I said that, look. I'm going to get a few more shuffles. So, you know, you can fast forward if this part is not to your liking. Okay? Thank you, Spirit. What are the messages? Alright, we have the Magician. Temperance, and Temperance really wants to come out sideways. I'm just going to leave Temperance right where it's at. Okay. The Tower. Oh, that's why it's sideways. Okay. Temperance is forgiveness and reconciliation. We have the Ace of Pentacles. So if this person is wanting to reconcile, it's like, yeah, they're wanting to manifest reconciliation. The Four of Wands. The Lovers. Child. Look at this. The Three of Pentacles. The Fool card. The Eight of Swords. All they're thinking about is a new beginning. Some of you might be seeing the numbers 803 or 308. Okay. Because the way that just popped out at me there. Alright. But yeah, that's all they're thinking about. Alright, this person is imprisoned by the thoughts, actually. That's how they feel. But it's self-imprisonment, of course, because the Eight of Swords is like nobody's keeping you stuck there. You're deciding to stay there. This could be an overthinker that they don't have to overthink. They could just come towards you and express themselves, you know. Remember, you were unsatisfied because the person was not reciprocating your energy and efforts. They were doing the bare minimum. So if someone were to go above and beyond or, you know, go out of their way to show you that they care, that they're thinking of you, that would at least say something. Now, in the event third party is there, again, it's not much that the two of you could do anyway because third party is there. What could you really do? Okay. But with this Magician, again, they're wanting to manifest their boo. They're wanting to pull you in here, right? This is right underneath the new boo card. Temperance is about reconciliation, forgiveness, getting ourselves into alignment in order to receive what it is that we're looking for. But it's also divine intervention. So where there was a third party situation, there's going to be a Tower. All right, because someone was avoiding spiritual growth, but they can't avoid it forever. Okay, because you want to manifest something, but you're not in alignment to receive what you're asking for. So Spirit is like, well, since this is what your heart desires so much, Ace of Pentacles, Four of Wands, the Lovers, Tower. Okay, because you sitting up here desiring this person, but third party still there. That's not cool. Okay, that's very selfish. Okay, so Spirit is coming through like, nope, you know, overthrowing whatever it is that they cause themselves trying to do here. You know, when they were being sneaky or what have you, Spirit is not for that. So manifesting a new beginning, they wanted to come into the physical, right? Ace of Pentacles is my engagement ring in love readings. Four of Wands is marriage, right? But it's twin flame union. And the Lovers is twin flame energy, sacred connection, right? This is a twin flame reading. So yeah, the Star card is here, y'all. I feel like this person thinks about this all the time because they feel like it's fate or they feel like it's destined. Again, you're at their happy place. But they can't come to their happy place very angry. You know what I'm saying? They're going to have to go somewhere with that. Okay? You can't say, yeah, this is my happy place and come over here all very angry. Now, what I mean by that is a person supposed to only be happy all the time, only supposed to experience positive, good, you know, quote unquote good emotions all the time. No, it's just not realistic. They're allowed to be human, okay? But what I'm saying here is be mindful of how you approach someone that you say makes you happy, you know? Like, you don't come at this person like, wow, like they did it. You don't take your frustrations and your anger out on them. You could come to them and, you know, have those feelings and release, let go, you know? Be free of that energy, but don't bring that energy to the person. like, and you know, unleash it on them as if they did it. That ain't it. So yeah, the Seven of Swords again, in any way where they were trying to be sneaky, Spirit is not for that. Okay, this is why you lost interest in something, or why you're losing interest right now as we speak, because of the lack of reciprocity. Okay. So let us see. Thank you, Spirit. Messages. We have the Ten of Wands. All right, Ten of Wands is carrying the burdens of others. Okay. Again, with the people pleasing. We have the Empress here. Six of Swords. They really don't like this distance between them and their feminine, you know. And I feel this one, Queen of Wands, because they're so drawn to you. They're so attracted to you. I feel like this person is seeing you in a very positive light right now. It's like, yes, they're upset, but they're upset because they're not with you. They're not, you see what I'm saying? It's not, they're not upset at you or with you. So if they were to take it out on you, that really wouldn't be good, you know. So again, I reiterate, they see you in this very confident, grounded energy where they feel like, you know, a lot of people love to be around you, them included, but that's what they're jealous of. See, it's like you have people around you, all right, but you're not letting them be around you, or you're not around them. You're also very strong-willed. So if you say you don't want to do something, you don't want to do it. You're extremely optimistic, very independent, okay? They think great things about you. Yeah, Two of Cups. Like, this is my soulmate, okay? This is somebody I want to keep in my life. We have the Knight of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Yeah, this is someone that I want to keep in my life. For every cup that I bring them, it'll eventually equal up to or add up to this Ten of Cups. That's how they feel. They don't want you to think this is temporary. They don't want you to think this is something that's going to be, you know, just for the moment, a quick thrill. No. Okay. They have a lot of romance here in this energy. Okay, a lot of romantic feelings. And with the Seven of Cups, I definitely feel this person is feeling inspired. Let's say that. You know, coming up with ways to try to grab your attention again. Remember, getaway gift. They're looking at options, looking at things. What can I do? What will appeal to this person? Okay. Oh. All right, we have the Chariots and the Eight of Cups. Okay, so I feel this person is going to be walking away from karmic cycles coming soon, guys. That's what I see here. I feel like this person is going to be walking away from karmic cycles and things that don't, you know, feel fulfilling anymore. They're ready to grow. Remember the work that they were avoiding? This is like taking a step in the right direction. All right, Ace of Cups. Yeah, because it's like whatever cup they feel is missing, whatever they feel is missing, they're going to go find that. And Ace of Cups is a love offer. This is a love offer. This is my engagement ring. This is, you know, coming together in twin flame union. Twins here. Divine feminine energy here. Also Queen of Wands. Yeah, that's what they want, y'all. It's like, it's no going around it. They want reunion. And it's only one way that can happen. So here's the Tower. Eight of Cups. Okay. We have the Knight of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. All right, so the Knight of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles, it's like right now something could be slow, or it's like their plan is not coming together the way that they want because you're not responding to them. You've blocked them out. Right now they feel left out in the cold. And it's because, you know, these are consequences of whatever they were doing or not doing. But they're going to take action here with the King of Wands. Okay, they want to make something right. There's only one way to make it right, You know, yeah, Seven of Wands, stand up and fight for it. That's it. It's only one way to make it right, and that's to make it right. Okay, with the Nine of Wands here, tenacity is required. Not giving up. Because, again, for so long, they did the bare minimum. Okay? But they're going to stand their ground because they want a favorable position in your life. All right? They know that you're very intuitive. They know that you're going to be able to pick up on and sense their sincerity, is what I'm getting. Yeah, because if they were lying, Seven of Swords, you would definitely be able to pick up on it. Okay? Queen of Cups and the High Priestess, very intuitive. Okay? The Six of Pentacles and Justice. Yeah, so it's like they want to make something right. They want to reciprocate the energy and effort. If they put in nothing at all, well, they want to do more. They want to do a lot more. If you feel like, oh, you couldn't depend on them because they were in this Two of Wands energy, you know, Hangman and Limbo, being stuck, saying they're stuck. This person is putting on a brave face. Okay, speaking of facade and mask. Putting on a brave face and coming towards you because they really don't want Ten of Swords to be the outcome. And definitely feeling very jealous right now. They feel a little bit like you're stabbing them in the back. If you're still going out, being social and doing all these things, but you're not interacting with them, they feel like you're stabbing them in the back. Okay? It's like, how dare you? Are these upside down? I think they done got mixed around, y'all. Hold on. Because if it come out upside down, let it. But I don't want to start it off like that. Okay. All right, we have hard climb. Yep. It says many issues to deal with or difficult conversations. Exactly. Definitely going to be a hard climb. And I don't think that's the first time we got that card recently. Flickering passion, see? Because they was doing the bare minimum. Feelings come and go or the chemistry is not there. All right, so they're like, oh my God, your feelings are fading out. I can feel it. They can sense it. That's the thing, right? Like, just because it's your twin doesn't mean you have to have romantic feelings for them. Like, you could know that's your twin and there not be no romantic feelings there. Why? Why would you allow romance to stay there with someone when they're playing around with you or playing in your face a certain type of way? And that's how you felt. You felt like the person was wearing a mask just so that they could satisfy and please other people. Ten of Wands, and that's exactly what they were doing. All right, we have love blocks. It says dismantle hidden barriers to real intimacy and trust. There was no real intimacy, so you couldn't build nothing up with them. You couldn't build something real with them. There were real feelings, but the intimacy was very limited, and what they were given was very limited. So again, it's like, how are the feelings going to grow? If you have a flower, right? You plant some seeds. The flower starts sprouting and start growing, what have you. But you're not paying it no mind. You continue to just go on about your business, do your thing, and forget all about that flower. What do you think is going to happen? Whatever started to bud, whatever started to grow, is going to die. Okay? Because it's not being tended to. All right? So, exactly. And I feel like in the recent past as well, we mentioned something about gardening and them wanting to be the gardener. Okay? Well, you need to go ahead and do that then. It's only one way to do it, and that's to do it. So we have magic within. All right? Create space for personal growth and self-discovery. Exactly. Remember I said all that work that they were avoiding? Well, they're not about to be avoiding that anymore. Okay? Because realistically, they cannot. Not if this is what they want. You can't come together with your twin without doing the work. Okay? It's just not how it goes. We have frozen heart. Empathy and warmth melts barriers for true connection. Okay? So they feel like your heart is frozen, or you're freezing them out, or you're purposefully not like talking to them. Because here's the thing, right? Like, they feel like the feelings are still there, but it's like you are choosing to dismiss, or you are choosing to ignore, or you know, but they're not doing nothing. So again, it's just giving that Queen of Swords. Like, you know, even right here, she has her hands over her ears. It's like that card we have, don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear nothing this person is saying, because it's more so about what are you doing at this point. All right, that's a lot. I'm going to just let Spirit do it. You know, what are you doing? So we have in a fog. Hold on. in a fog. It says fear, obligation, or guilt makes you stay. Get clarity. Do you see? They're there because they feel guilty, or person knows something about them and they're afraid that they're going to let that secret out or something like that. It's not a, yeah, I'm here because this is where I want to be. That's not a you problem, but that's just what's coming out right now. So if you were wondering, well, Blue, why do they stay then? Well, okay, consumed. Extinguish doubt by having open communication. So you see, it's like they're stuck in their head, but if they were to talk to you, okay, like right here it says envy's turmoil. Obsessed hearts and jealous minds brew a storm of unyielding chaos. So right now that's how they're feeling. But they cannot come to you like that. So it's like they have to calm down. Extinguish all doubt. Extinguish all fear. You know, come to my feminine. Talk to my feminine. Let them know how I'm feeling. Ask them how they're feeling. Be direct. Stop trying to play the guessing game. Stop playing the waiting game. If I feel like I want to put the work in, put the work in. If I feel like I'm not happy in certain situations, then why am I in those situations? Uncover the truth carefully and write your own ending between the lines. Yeah, write your own ending. All right, so I feel like the ending you were thinking was going to go one way is not going to go that way. I just saw balance, and we have intimate relationships. So there's balance coming into this intimate relationship. Reconciliation happening here. Perhaps in the event that you feel prioritized. This connection is prioritized. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. What are, the messages? All right, we have planning. We have leadership and planning. Leadership was the first one out, so let me move this over. All right, it says you are stepping into a leadership role, inspiring others and guiding your team towards success with confidence and clarity. Okay. You have a clear career plan and are making steady progress towards your goals. Each step is carefully thought out. I said a lot of feminines, you know, they just went and started focusing on their career and whatever it is that they do for business. It's not, you see, that's the thing, you know, grown woman style. You didn't say, well, the love of my life, I'm upset with them right now, or I'm not dealing with them right now, or I'm hurt right now, or we separated, we broke up right now, I'm going to hop on somebody else's pop. No, you turn within and you turn to your bag. All right. Teamwork. Collaboration and teamwork are key to achieving your goals. You work well with others, respecting and supporting each other. Okay. They want to be a part of whatever network. I'm getting something about network. All right. So some of you could be a part of a really large network or something like that for work, business. Okay. We have opportunities, more opportunities coming in. Look, barely anything here about love. So I feel like we went from the love. Now we're talking about other things, whatever you've been focused on. It says career opportunities are opening up for you, offering the chance for significant advancement and growth. All right. I'm loving it. Collaboration. Collaboration with colleagues or business partners is going smoothly. Mutual respect and teamwork are producing excellent results. Oh, excuse me. So ladylike, right? I know. Thank you, Spirit. All right. What are the messages? See, right now it's 56 degrees. And in a couple hours, it'll probably be about 80 something. This is what Blue was talking to you guys about yesterday. And I kept clearing my throat. And I was like, see, it's the weather changing. Change. I can't make it up. I just have high levels of self-awareness. And as soon as I said that to y'all, now we in the 50s. And a couple days from now, it's going to be the 40s. I said, see, I just be knowing. In every which way. All right. It says major changes are approaching in your life, whether in work, relationships, or personal development. Embrace the new direction. Okay. Courage. You are filled with courage and ready to face any challenge. Confidence and determination are your guiding forces. What's back here? Sacrifice. You are willing to make sacrifices for love, putting aside your own needs to support the growth of the relationship. So that's what it was. You were willing to make sacrifices. That's what love is. And they were doing the bare minimum. They didn't do nothing. if anything. And so you was like, this is not for me, okay? Because they were too consumed with other things. But no, all they're consumed with now is reconciling, coming back together, talking this out, working this out, okay? That's what they're wanting to do right now, okay? I want to get some angel numbers because we haven't used those in a while. 1 second, y'all. All right, got some angel numbers here, y'all. Let us see, let us see. All right, I'm gonna do one more shuffle. I said one more, but I feel one more. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. What are the messages for feminine? What do they need to know? Shuffle is real, ain't it? All right. Messages for feminine. What do they need to know? All right, so we have 1331, 2323. All right. Mm, 0606, 6666. Sheesh. Okay. And this one wanted to come out 9999. Okay. Sheesh. Okay. So look at that. All right. So again, with the mirroring numbers, repetitive numbers, because we have 666, 0606, 6666, 9999, 1331, 2323. You see? So a lot of repetition, a lot of mirroring, a lot of things like that. Reflecting, okay? So we have 1331, good fortune, advice, comfort, major change, individuality, independence. Have faith in your skills and talents, as they are a tool that can provide you with a bright future. A piece of good advice, a moment of enlightenment, or a comforting message is on its way. Everything will work out in your favor. Okay, so everything's already working itself out, beloved. We have 2323, endless cycles, charisma, communication, society, movement, journey, repetitive circumstances, and patterns. There is some truth you're resistant to accept over and over again until you're tired and restrained beyond depression. It takes a decision to live life for yourself. Life is all about passion. Then you make a change and the world around you follows. So again, masculine is 0221 because I had to pause and get them. Masculine is realizing like, okay, if I want something to shift, if I want something to change, it starts with me. All right. There's something that I was refusing to see for however long because I was in the dark, but I don't want to be in the dark no more. Okay. Like this person has done some reflecting. So 666 said, all right. Now 0606 is commitment. It says loyalty, responsibility, truth, love, light, spiritual realm, growth, and solutions. Applying honesty and light daily is a fast track to creating a peaceful and meaningful life. It's how you find solutions and comfort. Release worries by speaking your truth and expressing emotions regularly. Open up, for the best is yet to come. All right, so there is plenty more blessings where that came from, beloved. And we have great blessings, right? Like speaking of that, right? It says self-love, boundaries, needs, good vibes, wisdom, understanding, and letting go. Nurture yourself, your needs, desires, and boundaries. Let go of things that are weighing you down. Make space for something meaningful and expand your spirit to all areas of your life. That big love, opportunity, or job needs to squeeze in somewhere. So I feel like you're about to have it all though. Okay, like you're about to have that big love, amazing opportunities, and an awesome career. Okay, very, very blessed. It says 9999, lessons learned, culmination, results, benefits, reflection, and completion. Now notice that reflection was brought up multiple times. So I feel like when a person did some reflecting, they realized in what way they were not showing themselves the appropriate love, or in what way they needed to up the ante on their boundaries. This could have been you, all right, and your person. So therefore, certain cycles that, you know, you were repeating, they were repeating, stopped. Okay, because we did some in our work, we did the things that need to be done, stop running from it. Okay, so now whatever comes next, it's like it's a reward for having done the work. Okay, just like when a person goes through whatever course or class or whatever school, you know, whatever program, and then at the end they get that degree, that certificate, that whatever it is, that license that says they're certified, they know what they're talking about, they got this. Okay, so it's like this. You've gone through this. Now you know what to do. You know what not to do. You know what energy to give yourself to. You know what energy to stay away from. You know how to let spirit lead. Okay, that's true leadership. If you follow in the right energy, then you can lead people in the right direction. If you in the dark, you can't lead nobody nowhere, right? So I feel like this is a masculine that's coming out of the dark. All right, it says, take stock of your accomplishments and how you arrived at them. This is a reminder to maintain optimism and drive towards your goals. Maintain your momentum and know that the powers of heaven have your back. You made it, and the reward goes to you. All right, so yeah, you're definitely being rewarded here. Underlying energy is 666 again. Reflect. Love, affection, compassion, kindness, attention, and self-love. Self-love is emphasized as well. Several unexpected developments will enter your life and impact how you feel. This is a chance to reevaluate your identity. You need a mental shift toward greater optimism, self-assurance, and trust. Put your faith in your gut and inner voice. Pay attention to your feelings and use them to help you become a better person. All right, so that's what they're being guided to do. Again, you can sit around being angry all day, but that's not helping you. It's not helping you. It's not helping the situation. You ain't getting nowhere with that. All right, so their best bet is to take the spiritual guidance that they're being given if they really want to come together with their divine counterpart. But those are the messages that I have here for you at the time. I pray that this helps you. I know it will. If this was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. Information as to how you can book personal readings with me can be found in the description box beneath this video. Peace and AQUARIUS.